am Dr. Mohineet Kaur Boparai. I am a poet and author. I am also an educator and an academic. I am, as a human being, someone who is always seeking answers. I'm someone who's always asking questions about the world I live in, about my experiences, and about the universe if you go on a larger scale. But at the same time, I'm someone who thinks that there are no answers. I'm someone who thinks that answers always are evaded. And even if you arrive on an answer, it is never permanent because experience and knowledge keeps on evolving. And therefore, it is wrong to say that we might have an answer. As an artist, I am always understanding my art, going on understanding it. And currently, what I'm thinking about a lot is negative capability. In art, a lot of people have, a lot of very good writers, a lot of critics have been speaking about the importance of negative capability. But I feel that it is impossible to negate oneself. If I want to write about a bird or a frog, I can't, you know, evade my own personality and become the frog. I can only understand the frog from what is already within me. So there is a part of me that is already a frog, and therefore I can understand what a frog is like. And it is never that we evade our personalities, it is always that we explore these additional parts of ourselves which were always already there in us. And that is how people begin to understand the life around them. The path is always to go in and then to understand what is out, because what is out is also in, because there is no other, there is no self and other. Self is all and all is self. I can understand the world because it is already there within me. So therefore I feel that negative capability completely is never possible in any scenario. Also, when it comes to the understanding of art, I believe that all kinds of art are ultimately related. So poetry, fiction, drama, music, painting, dance, they are all connected to one another. And they're all connected because they have the same creative process behind them. What I do believe is that there is no muse. There is no mystery to how a poem emerges. We may think there is a muse, yes, but that muse has a lot to do with our collective unconscious. So my consciousness as a species, my understanding of the world as a species, my understanding of myself as a living being, has evolved over time. And there are residues of the evolutionary process in our unconscious. So consciously, I don't know how I evolved, but unconsciously, there's a blueprint of all that in my mind. And that blueprint functions in making art what it is. That blueprint gives the mystery that exists in art of all sorts. Now, to talk about recite a poem. Now, I would like to recite a poem called I Like That Kind of Home. So, there is a certain reason behind why we like to reside in certain habitats and why certain habitats seem so unfriendly to us. That has to do with the evolutionary process as well. So, I decided to speak this poem today. So, I like that kind of home. These are beautiful, the rolling plains ending in twin lakes, two oceans of leaf flutter and fish furrow. Grass grows like a pelt on my animal memory. They part every time a bird lands between this chasm to nestle on her eggs, and when they hatch, the grass closes over their yellow bodies like the hands of a mother. And this mountain with manicured hands, it rolls down a clod every now and then. It scares me. I am made for the savannah. The savannah digs up a hole in my mind and throws in a rustle. I am relieved in its ancient promise. I drink it in under sparse trees. I am filled with this memory scratching its back like a lioness, rolling in these cupped hands of the earth. I drink from this gesture, this posture that the grassland has taken as it bends into me. I would like to tell you now that I read this poem from my book Polychromasia, which was published in 2019 by Mowenzi House, Toronto. So this book basically is about the various kinds of homes, about India, about our our experience of the human beings as a species. So that's what this book is all about, and it focuses on recording the different colors and shapes and kinds of life that exists in and around the world where we inhabit. Thank you.